Another pointless peak. Don't know why I carry on doing these. And let's hope we can retrace my downward route. Hopefully that's the ridge. Well, it is the ridge. And this is the spectacle. My previous video of the area, there is the saddle below. And I'm looking at that and I'm thinking perhaps that's a better way down. And perhaps that is the way. I've chosen a rather arduous route to climb this, and I'm a bit concerned tracing the route on my way back. And now I'm at the peak. Well, it's actually a false peak, because if I pan round, there is the peak, which is probably, must be at least 100 feet higher, maybe 150. And we're just panning round. I'll do this slowly because it's rather a splendid view. You always have this trepidation when you're solo. It's always nicer to have a companion with you. It creates an equilibrium, a mental equilibrium. Actually, that saddle looks an easier route, and it's a valley the other side. There's quite a scope for bouldering and scrambling south of Las Vegas. In fact, on virtually 3 sides there is ample opportunity, if you can get to the trailhead, as it were, the beginning of the climbs, to actually enjoy a complete camping holiday here out. See, I'm not sure how far you have to travel out of Las Vegas to actually hit, because from here it's laid out that all it is manageable. These are all day scrambles, and you are in isolation. It's quite a marvellous area. And there is wildlife here as well, so it's a very informative area to explore. So I think I've waffled on enough. You've probably had enough. But the camping here, and this is seasonal, you can reduce this burden of water, and the summer is not the time unless you have limitless access of water. But I think earlier, possibly later in the year. Look at this spectacular. This is just outside of Las Vegas, and there is virtually no one here. Well, I've not seen anyone, and you can be here all day and not see anyone. And there's it. Sounds like Boulder Valley Rifle Club, or Boulder City Rifle Club, are having a bit of a blaze up this morning. Let's have an attempt at this peak, and then because there are 3 false peaks here, so I've hit 2 of them, and this is the final peak. So we'll knock this on the head, then we'll think about returning. And here we are at the final peak. Previous, the peak that I conquered the other day, view of Las Vegas in the distance, and a whole lot of flies around here as well for some reason. I'm not sure what's happened here. Keep away from that. And in the far distance is Railroad Pass, leading on to Boulder City. It's quite a spectacular view. Hazing up horribly now, but just to the right of the peak is the Strat, and that has to be 20 miles away. Good distance. Quite marvellous here. So we're on the descent. So we've reached a relay point, and we'll just turn, try not to slip. And I think I'm going to feather off to the right and find that saddle. There's a saddle. You can pick the trails out. The problem is picking the trails out. There's a number of traverse trails. I think they're deer or mountain goat. There's a profusion of them. It all looks so easy until you're confronted with it. Well, there's the first of the conquered peaks, and behind it are two others. So 3 peaks today. Rather pleased with myself.